Good morning students. Welcome back to Alchemy online class. So kids, how are you all? Well, I believe you all are fine. Students, today we are going to learn about how animals eat. Before we get into the chapter, let's have a quick revision of our previous video. So in our last video, we learned about herbivorous, carnivorous and omnivorous animals. Now what are herbivorous animals? Yes, plant eaters were called as herbivorous animals. Flesh eaters were called as carnivorous animals. Where the animals those eat both the things like the plant as well as the flesh were named as omnivorous animals. Understood? In our last class, I given you a task to write a note, to make a note of the food items, whatever you had in your breakfast, lunch and dinner. Now you observe the food items carefully. You just observe what type of foods you are eating. Whether the foods are from the plant or it's from the animals. Suppose if you had a milk, it means it comes from the animals. If you had a ghee or butter, it comes from the animals. If you had wheat, rice and etc. vegetables, then it will be from the plants. So such kind of foods, if you are consuming both from plants and animals, were called as an omnivorous animals. So kids, human beings comes under the category called omnivorous animals. Well dear, in the screen are you able to see KWL chart? Are you able to see the chart KWL? Well, very good. In that KWL, it is a small activity for the feeding habits of animals. There in name column, you have to write any one of the animal's name. And at the bottom, you can see one is for know, want, learned. That is KWL. Know, what I know. Suppose the example is cow. What you know? It is a plant eaters, right? What I want to know means, or what you know or what I want to know. Suppose you want to know what kind of foods they eat. You know grass. Apart from that, if you know anything, you have to write down that thing. What I learned. What you learned, plant eaters were called as herbivorous. At the bottom I have given you one example. I have given you an example how to fill that thing. Okay. It's a small activity. Draw the KWL chart in your rough book and write any two animals name. Make it for two animals name. Okay. Fill the chart for two animals name. Understood? Well dear. So here what we have learned. Suppose you have taken the example of a cow and a parrot. So both of them consuming different types of foods, right? Both of them having different types of foods. So here different animals eat different types of food. It is true or not? Whether all the animals eat same food? No. Right? Whereas cow eats grass and lion eats flesh. So meat in short. So all the animals, different animals eat different types of food. Okay. So the design of the teeth and the mouth parts of an animal is suited to the type of the food it eats. I'll give you an example also. Suppose take an example of a squirrel. How many of you saw squirrel? Okay. Tell me what type of food squirrel eat? Anyone? Yes. It eat hard seeds, nuts, fruits, etc. So how it will eat? They bite the food repeatedly again and again and make it into a small pieces. Understood? This is the way how the squirrel, rabbit eats the food. So here the way of eating is different when we look into the squirrel and rabbit. Another example will have a snake. How the snake eat? Whether they have the teeth? Whether they have teeth? No. They swallow the food. So when we look into the snake, the type of food is different and the way of eating is also different. As in squirrel we saw, they break the food into a small pieces. They bite the nuts, very hard nuts, seeds, etc. Here snake will it won't bite also. They don't have teeth. They simply swallow the food. In another example, when we take for we can take the example of dog and cat. How the dog and cat drink the water or milk, how it will, whether they need teeth? No, they lap the water or milk. So here the way of eating habit is different in all the animals as per their food items they were eating. Whereas in tiger you can see they having a very sharp pointed teeth in the front. Have you seen in the tiger sharp pointed teeth in front? Because they need it to tear the flesh and to eat it. When we look into the cow, not required for the pointed teeth and all. Flat is enough. Flat grinding teeth is enough because they eat grass. After sometimes they bring back the grass and they keep on grinding. So that teeth were not pointed. They were like flat and teeth. Understood what I said? So what I mean to explain you, as per their food habits, that teeth pattern were also designed. The mouth part of the animals were designed on the basis of their food items. Clear with this thing? Any doubt? Okay. Now I am going to show you a small animation for the in view of the feeding habits and the teeth pattern of the animals. Clear? Please watch this video.
Patterns of teeth in animals. Animals have several different kinds of teeth. Some have only one kind. Others, like the baleen whale, don't have teeth at all. The friendly dolphin often has over 200 teeth. Let's quickly recall the main role that teeth play. Teeth break up large chunks of food into smaller pieces and speed up the digestion process. The teeth of animals give clues about what they eat. Animals have teeth patterns to suit their diet. Animal teeth come in many amazing sizes and shapes. Beavers use their razor-sharp and strong teeth for cutting and carrying timber between their teeth for constructing dams across rivers. Poisonous snakes have hollow teeth or fangs that eject poison. Let's continue to discover the patterns of teeth in animals and what they tell us. 3 different kinds of teeth are present in most animals and humans. Incisors for biting and cutting, canines for tearing and piercing, and molars for chewing and grinding. The size, shape, and quantity of these teeth differ from animal to animal depending on their food habits. Let's try and identify some teeth patterns of different types of animals. There are some animals that eat both plants and meat, just like humans. These are omnivores. They usually have moderately sharp incisors and canines in front for cutting and stabbing food, and have a set of flat molars at the back for chewing their food. Animals that eat other animals are the carnivores. They have big, strong, sharp teeth to kill and tear the meat off their prey. They have incisors located in the front of the mouth for biting and holding, and sharp long canines for killing the prey or fighting the enemy. Jagged molars are found at the back for cutting up food. Herbivorous animals that eat plants and fruits have large flat teeth at the back to grind the tough plants. Many animals like the cow or horse do not have incisor teeth in the upper jaw. Others, like the rabbit, may have some sharp teeth to bite off fruits and tough grasses.
Alright kids, did you watch the video? What you have learned from the video? Yes, we learned about the different teeth pattern of the animals which were designed on the basis of the food they consume. Right? Alright kids, now I request you to open the Mypedia app, come to chapter number 3, page number 23. In the screen you can see, how do animals eat? Different animals eat different types of food. Example, cow eats grass, lion eats meat, and the design of the teeth and the mouth part of an animal is suited as the type of the food it eats. So the teeth pattern were designed on the basis of the food they consume. First we are going to see about the animals that eat plants. So who were all called the animals who were all eating plants were called as an herbivorous animals, such as Horse, cow, sheep, etc. have a sharp front teeth. They help to bite grass and leaves. They have a flat teeth at the back of their mouth. They help them to chew the food properly. In case of cow and buffalo, they swallow the food without chewing it. After some time, they will bring back the food from the stomach to the mouth so that they can chew it properly. Such type of process is called as in chewing the cud or rumination. Means bringing back the food from the stomach to the mouth after some times were called as in chewing the cud and or rumination. Understood? In case of plant eaters, it does not require animals does not require the pointed teeth. They don't want, only the flat teeth is enough to grind the food properly. Clear what I said? Now come to the animals that eat flesh. In case of flesh, what is required? They need to tear the flesh, right? So carnivorous animals are the terms who animals those who eat flesh were called as carnivorous animals. Example: lion, tiger, wolf. They chew the flesh of the animals that they hunt. So they need a sharp and pointed front teeth. You can see in the picture how the pointed teeth were there in the front. You can see. Okay. They also have a flat back teeth for chewing the flesh. They require both the teeth. Pointed teeth is for tearing the flesh, and for chewing they are having the flat teeth. Understood? Animals that gnaw. Gnaw is a very good example I have told you for the squirrel. Okay. Animals such as squirrel, rat, rabbit have a very sharp front teeth. You can see the picture. This helps them to break open hard seeds, fruits and nuts. They bite the food continuously again and again and eat into small pieces. So this process were called as in gnawing of food. Clear? So now swallow their food. Which animals swallow the food? Very good example is the snake. There are many examples. Snake is a good example. They do not have teeth to tear. They do not have teeth to tear or chew the food. They open their mouth and they swallow the food. Understood? So snake is a good example. The last example which we going to see is the animals that lap liquid. Just have a look into the dog and kitten. You might have seen in your home or in your nearby home or anywhere in your neighbor how they drink the milk or water with their tongue. So this is called as an drinking a liquid food is known as an lapping. What it is? Lapping. Clear what I said? So these were all the examples which we have saw. So kids, in short, animals teeth were designed in the way how they consumes the food. When we look there were some other examples also. When we have a look into the lizard, frog, they catch the insects with the long sticky tongue. In your home you might have seen the lizard also. They will eat the insects. How? They don't have teeth and all. They having a long tongue which is used for it. And an elephant uses its trunk to gather and put food into its mouth. You can see the elephant. You might have seen this thing also. With their trunk, what they do, they gather the food and they put it into their mouth. Afterwards, it grinds with the help of the teeth. Clear? In case of mosquito, what it happened? It having a long pointed tube like mouth for sucking the blood from the other animals with its mouth. Clear? The last example is a butterfly. We can see it too having a long tube for sucking the nectar from the flower. Understood? Nectar is nothing else. It is a sweet liquid that is present by the flower to attract the insect. So kids, what we what we learned in this chapter, we learned the teeth design and the pattern of the teeth were designed in such a way what type of foods the animals consume. Clear, dear? As usual, before I wind up, I would like to give you a small homework, dear. In the screen you can see solve the crossword with the help of the clues given. At the bottom you can see the clues were given for the down 1, 2, 4, 6 and across 3, 5, 7, 8. Read the text and solve it. Okay. For example, it has a tube like mouth to suck the nectar from the flower. We know who sucks the nectar from the flower, butterfly. You have to see where the number 2 is written. You can see in the picture, you have to write butterfly. In this way, you have to solve all the 8 clues was given. You have to solve that thing. Alright kids, I believe you understood this chapter. It's very important chapter because we have to understand this. The teeth were designed in the way the animals eat food. Okay, so please go through this chapter with this video again and again. If in case any doubts, make a note in your rough book. In doubt clearing session, we'll solve it out. Clear? Till then, bye bye.